and welcome back to episode 2 of our Rags to Riches challenge in Farming Simulator 2025. So just in case you didn't catch the first episode, we'll just quickly go through the rules, but the rules will be pinned in the comments and also the description of the video. So the challenge rules are no loan after the start. We had a $100,000 loan to start with, and that's it. No leasing of equipment, so we can't lease equipment to do jobs, contracts, or to use on our own land. We must own the equipment outright, so we must buy it with what we earn. So this is vanilla gameplay. There's absolutely no mods, so we're not going to be using mods to help our situation out. Starting land, there is no starting land, there is no starting building or starting vehicles. Everything we own, we have worked for, or has been brought with the $100,000 starting loan. Every cent of the loan must be paid back in full. And yeah, so we can't take out any more loans, we can't do anything, we've just got what we got. So in the last episode, we done, I think it was 13 contracts, which took us up to $25,989. We managed to buy some pallet forks, front end loader attachment, front weight, the tractor here, the John Deere 3650, and the tool on the back, which is a hoe, which I think we can actually do weeding contracts as well with. We'll soon find out when we get some weeding contracts. What else we got? We got the spreader, and we brought some fertilizer so we could do some fertilizer spreading contracts. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the contracts and see what we have going on. And we've got Deadwood, which is an easy contract. We're definitely going to take that. That's an extra $1,350 in the bank, so we're going to accept that contract. What other contracts are there? Fertilizing. I'm not really keen on the fertilizing. I really don't like fertilizing, but it's money. And $9,534. It's not bad money. We'll probably spend half of that in the fertilizer. But we'll take these two contracts because, as I said, it's money. And any money at the moment is good money. And we'll just quickly look through the jobs here. Bale wrapping, we can't do that. Baling, harvesting, we can't do. Mowing, we can't do. Ploughing, we definitely wouldn't want to do that anyway. Rock removal, can't do that. Spraying, we can't do. Stone picking. What's the difference between rock removal? Oh, that's where you need the sledgehammer thing. Yeah, okay. Stone picking, grass, tedder grass, wood transport, we can't do either. So I think we've taken all the contracts that we can possibly do. So we're just going to have a quick look at our finances. Everything is still the same as the end of the last episode. I haven't done anything. So the plan for this episode is do some more contracts, which is going to be nothing unusual, and we will try and own a block of land. That's the goal for this video. I wanted that to be the goal for the last episode, but we didn't make it sadly, and the video was getting really long. It was about 4 hours of gameplay. So it was definitely a very long video, so I apologise for that, but I'll try and fast forward through as much as I can of these contracts because you don't want to get repetitive and see the same thing over and over. But I won't accept any money from the contracts until we go through it together, so you can see that everything is what it's supposed to be, a challenge. So I'm not trying to get any extra money in any weird ways. You can see the whole... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You can see the whole process. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward and I'll see you over at the spreader. Alrighty, welcome back. So we're going to pick up the spreader And then we're going to buy some fertilizer because I think that the contract for $9,000 is definitely going to take a lot of fertilizer. So we're going to have to work out how much we're going to have to buy. How much is there? 950 kilos. Oh, 850 kilos, sorry. My eyes are misleading me. 760 litres. So I think we're going to need another 2 bags. So we'll go and buy another 2 bags in the shop here. Where are they? Yeah, consumables. Consumables. There you are. It's so expensive. Fertilizer is so expensive. That's why I don't like doing the contracts, because it costs money to make money. 1,000 litres, we'll buy 2. $3,840. Purchase, yes. Okay. Got our fertilizer bags there. Jump in the tractor and we'll work out what we're gonna start first, because so there's one contract. The other contract is way down the bottom here. Now where is this deadwood contract? Okay, down here. So what we might do is we'll go down and we'll fertilize 76 and then jump up to the deadwood contract, cut down the trees, and then jump over to field 6 here, do that contract, and then I'll collect the money and we'll see how much we end up with. So I'll get onto this and I'll see you all when I finish the contracts. Alrighty, welcome back. So we've completed the 3 contracts, and so hopefully that's a bit more money in the bank. So we've got the deadwood here from Noah. Thank you, Noah, for the $1,350. We'll take that. Then we've got the $3,136 from Noah again for the fertilizing. He owns a bit, this Noah. And then we've got Walter, Mr. Walter, $9,534 for the fertilizing. That field was a pain. I honestly thought I lost my tractor then for a minute because it tipped over on its side halfway through the contract. But we got it back up right. So that brings our grand total up to $36,170. So let's go and have a look to see if any contract come up. I don't think there was. Fertilizing. Another one. Okay, that's over field 55 there. Where's that? Constantly. Over here. You know what? I'm going to fast forward and I'm going to go do this and I'll see you all in a minute. How much was that? $1,812 into our pockets. So we'll collect that now. Collect. Thank you. And we'll just quickly check. Fertilizing. Oh, there's more fertilizing come up. Well, I guess we better do it. Money is money. Money is definitely money. And that's $7,618. So I'm going to get onto these and fast forward, and I'll see you on the other side again. Alrighty everyone, welcome back. So let's collect these contracts, and I just seen while I was doing the last spreading contract that we got a hoeing contract. So we're definitely going to take that. I love hoeing. I hate fertilizing. But I'm glad we've completed this one. So Noah fertilizing 2,643. Thank you, Noah. And Noah again, $7,618 for field 91. Would definitely accept that. And this hoeing is another 5,479. So this is definitely going to add a little bit more to our bank account balance. So as we've been doing this episode, I'll fast forward through this contract and I'll see you when I collect it. Well, welcome back. That was super weird. So we've only just taken the loan. I mean, not the loan just come out. I was just reading the screen there, but we've only just taken the contract and started it, and then we ran out of time with the contract. So that was super weird. So that was a waste of time. So I don't know what we're going to do now. We need expired. Yeah. That's such a shame. That was $5,000 we were banking on then. That would have been so good. Anyway. Deadwood. 1,300 rock removal. Oh, because it just turned over to a new day. Where is this? Is it close to us? Up near 55. I don't think it's even close to us. Yeah, okay, it's all the way down. Down here. Is that going to expire? 37 hours left. Okay, so we've got to watch this when we take the contracts, because I don't really want to have that happen again. Yeah, it's definitely annoying to have that happen, especially when we're working so hard to get our first piece of land. Anyways, what we might do is take this contract and I'll travel there, get the contract out of the way with, and see you on the other side. Just quickly, halfway through this contract, look at this. It is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The scenery, the way the light is, the atmosphere. It's definitely an improvement over 2022. So yeah, good job, Giants. Anyway, back to cutting wood. Alrighty, welcome back. That tree took forever to find. It is so thick in there. It is so hard to find the trees, but it's money. I'm just moving my tractor off the side here for a second. Exit the tractor and let's collect this contract. Completed, 1,350 bucks in the pocket. It's money. It's not the best money, but it's money. Cultivating. Fertilizing. Oh, I don't want to do more fertilizing. Harvesting. Mowing. Plowing. Spraying. Yeah, they're just... I really don't like the fertilizing. There's something about it that just... I don't know. I just find it difficult to do. So, what are we going to do here? Maybe let's look at how much is a mower. Let's just have a little look, because our whole plan is to actually get a property, but we've got to spend money to make money too, don't we? By the end of this episode, I so want a piece of land that we can call home, because we can't even sleep anywhere yet. We're homeless. We've got a tractor, we've got a hoe, we've got a spreader, but we're still homeless. Hours, here we go. 13,500. That's expensive, eh? It's really expensive. It's really, really expensive. I don't think we're cutting grass either. How much? 6,000. 6,000 for a little one. How many contracts were there for it? One. So we're only paying for half the equipment because it's only $3,200. What are we going to do? Cultivating, maybe? How much is there? There's 3, 5, nearly 8,000. Nearly $8,000. So let's see what a cultivator's worth. We've got to assess all the options here. 16,000. So 16,000 and it does 3 meters, 9,500 and it does 4 meters. How does that make any sense? This one's actually smaller, but this one is bigger and it's way cheaper. I don't know. Do we do it? We do some cultivating. I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to do some cultivating. Anyway, we'll go to the shop and pick it up, and I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, we've made it to the shop. So we're gonna go have a look at this cultivator. I'm pretty sure I've made up my mind that's what I want to do. I just paused the game for a minute and had a coffee and a long think about what we're going to do. We'll just check to make sure it is still there. Cultivating, yep, there's 3 jobs still there, and that basically pays for our cultivator. And if we do this deadwood contract, that's the cultivator pretty much paid for. So I definitely think that's something that we should buy because it's another implement, and with these couple contracts we get it free basically. So that's my thinking on it anyway. So let's go in. What was it? 9,500. Let's purchase that. Another implement for us to play with and earn money with. Let's go have a look at it. Definitely matches the tractor, so that's good. John Deere green. Let's go. So I've been trying to think about the best direction for us, and starting with $100,000, no mods, complete vanilla. It's definitely a grind to start with, but it's going to pay off in the long run. We're going to end up with an epic farm, and you know, we'll end up doing some cool things, and I can't wait to see what everyone thinks and what directions we should take. Like, I want this to be a community farm. But let's just have a quick look. Yeah, it looks good. We actually look professional. We're starting to look professional. Anyways, I better take these contracts before they disappear. We've got 16 hours. We'll take this contract. Yes. And then we're going to take this contract from Ben. Don't worry, Ben will be there soon. And then this one from Katie. And then we'll grab this deadwood as well. What's wrong? Farm already has 3 contracts. Oh, so we can only take 3 at a time. That's okay. So Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention is I did speed up time. So we're into the new day, we're into September. And I'm going to go knock out these contracts and I'll be right back with yous. Uh-oh. So, I was like, maybe I've got enough to finish this contract. I think I was wrong. So, I don't know what to do. How do we refuel the vehicle? I think this might be one of our bigger mistakes. And I have a feeling it's going to cost us. What can we do? Yeah. I think we're in big trouble. Let me have a think about this and I'll get right back to you because this is going to be a costly mistake, I bet. Oh no. Alrighty guys, so what I had to do is I actually had to reset the tractor. So now we've got a small little bit of fuel in the tractor. It actually cost me $14 to reset it in fuel cost. So now we run to a petrol station. Is this one? Please be a petrol station. Yes, refuel. What a silly mistake. You know, that would have to be one of the worst mistakes I could have made. And I know it takes away from the realism a little bit, but I had a look at the petrol trailer. We couldn't afford it. And, well, we could afford the trailer, but we couldn't afford anything to bring it to us. And if that was an option, I would have taken it. So I did look at the hard ways first, but the only way I could work it out was to just reset the tractor. So now, now I'm going the wrong way. We need to go back up to 26. go pick up all our stuff and get back on with the contracts. So now we've got fuel. Fingers crossed I'll get through these contracts and I'll see you all on the other side. What a silly mistake. Alrighty, welcome back. So we're nearly at the end of this contract here, 99%. What I'm going to do is collect this contract and the other contract we did so we can pick up this Deadwood contract because it's close. So what we're going to do is completed. We'll collect that, 3,338 from Walter. And from Ben, we've got 2,084. We'll collect them too, and we'll pick up this Deadwood because it's close to us. And we definitely need the money. What else is there? Anything else come up? Mowing, rock removal. Okay, not much else has come up. So I'm going to go do these two contracts. The cultivating one that we picked up before and the Deadwood, which is just down the road from us. So I'm going to go smash out these two contracts and I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, so that's actually the second tree that we've cut down that we weren't supposed to. So, oops, sorry. Alrighty, welcome back. A few traffic signs in between, but that can't be helped sometimes. So let's collect these contracts. We've got the deadwood here. Collect. That deadwood contract, while we're talking about it, it was actually the hardest deadwood contract I have done so far. The trees were actually so hard to find. And yeah, stupid me couldn't find half of them. So what we're going to do now is look for what other contracts are available to us. There's fertilizing, which I'm never too keen on. What else is there? Harvesting, mowing, ploughing, rock removal, spraying, stone picking. Well, it looks like the fertilizing is the only ones that we can do. So I'll drive back to the shop and I'll see you all over there. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back at the shop. Now, there's one thing here. I sped up time and we've got some more cultivating. So I might go and do these cultivating jobs and be right back with yous. See yous all in a minute. Alrighty, so that's that contract done. So that means we've got some money to collect. Farmland, 46, 1,316 from Ben. Thank you very much, Ben. 4,314 from David. Thank you, David. And David again, 2,772. Thank you. We needed every cent. So we're almost at $50,000. And I'm thinking maybe we should start exploring some options. Like where should we go? Should we buy a piece of land? See, that's 70,000. That'd be perfect, that piece of land. 61,000. Can we even afford one? We can't afford that one. We can afford that one. It's only $25,224 for farmland 34. We'll just keep looking around here. 67, 116, 48. Let's go visit it. Lots of weeds. Yeah, I don't really like it. Okay. So 14, I don't really like. We afford anything down here? No, we can't. Yeah, okay. So I'm sort of thinking that maybe 34 is our only option if we want to own something. Let's just visit it. Not bad. There's a bit of a slope though. You can see the slope here, so I don't know about building on it, but we're going to have to build on it. So we'll want some sort of production to get some passive income going. Oh, what do we do? Let's just double check. Yeah, expensive. $41,000 for this. It's not bad. Not bad. This could be like our first property. You think it'd be cheaper though, being close to the train. You know, a lot of noise. Yeah, I don't mind this. 67. And we have the grain elevator museum. Okay, so I don't know whether we can put stuff there, but that's something we'll explore. What else is around us? Lime station. Grain barge terminal. Yeah. Okay, 67. How much land do we get with this? Okay, so we don't get the trees at the back here. That's a shame. But we do get the trees on the side. And maybe, well, what was that? It's probably a barge or something. But maybe we could sell some of these trees for a bit of extra income. I don't know, what do we do? What do we do? I'm actually half liking this. But if we want to expand, we can't really expand. Can we? Oh, we can, but it's expensive. It's very expensive to expand. Or if we went up here, it's half the price and we can expand out to 35, 44. And then over this way when we end up with a bit more money. If we end up with a bit more money. On 45. 45,700. Let's just have a look. Let's have a little look. I don't know. Nah, there's too much of a slope here to build, I think. Yeah, it's definitely too much of a hill. Yeah, okay. So we've got 34 as a prime candidate. Is there anything else around? 208, 319, 100,000, 79,000, 66. Yeah. So it's either the 40-something $1,000 ones or the... You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to buy this. We're going to buy it. This is going to be our first property. We are now the proud owners of a bit of grass. Yeah. I'm actually excited. This is the start. This is what we've done so many contracts for. How many contracts have we done? We see statistics. Missions completed, 27, and we've done 14. So we've done one more than the last episode. But now we've got a piece of land. And do you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a little look. We're going to have a little look at construction. Factories, selling points. See, like, a sawmill would be good. Because we do the deadwood contracts. Okay, that's something to think about later. How much do we have? $24,000 in the bank account. Yeah, it's a small one, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what? Like, every video I've watched so far of people doing the rags to riches challenges, they always go with one of these greenhouses. And they always do lettuce or something that I've seen so far. I'm actually thinking, why don't we change it up a little bit? What can we do here? Mushrooms. We can afford to get them. Oh, hold on, we need water. Yeah. But we can put it in. And then we just know how much we've got to save to get a water cart. And are we even close to water? Maybe we can get water from here? I don't know. Oh, there's a little lake down the road. There's water around. So we own our first property. But what to do with it? I'm really tempted to put in one of these. It actually looks not too bad. Let's have a little look. But where are the things going to come out? That's the water. Where do the pellets come out? See, I wish it showed you. So you could plan a little better. But unless we run them along this way. And then we can load from that road there. Because if we put it in this way, we can fit one, 2, possibly 3. I don't think the slope is... yeah, there's a slope that way too. And there's a slope going down that way. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's do it. About there. Okay, we're mushroom farmers. Let's put a bit of gravel in here. Otherwise that's going to annoy me a little. Concrete, dirt, asphalt, rock, gravel. Okay. Oh, don't tell me the pellets are from the other side here. They are too. Uh-oh. That's annoying. Oh, there's a slope here too. Yeah, that was silly. Can I sell it and rebuild it? Yes. Okay. That did cost us a bit of money, but I think it's worth it. Because I don't feel that was going to work. Oh no. Now I've done it again. Wrong button. Silly, silly, silly boy. How much of a slope is that? Well, do you know what? It's probably actually saving us money in terraforming. A little bit. So if we go here. We click on this once more. And we put it right. What happens if we go this way? Then we can just load straight from the road. Yeah, let's go this way. At least we've got a big flat pad at the back of it now. So we can park some stuff up there. I'm not angry about that. And the loading area, yeah, they're going to come out on the road, but that's okay. We'll make it look nice. Eventually, we'll make it look nice. And then we can put the next one in here. And then the next one here. Then we'll turn this into like a concrete driveway. Eventually. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. We're officially mushroom farmers now. Officially mushroom farmers. I'm so happy. Oh, okay, there is... Whoa. That's such a big raise. See, this is what's so annoying about building and farming simulator. Well, any of them. Whether it's 22, 25, 17. It's all the same. They don't give you like a good representation of when you build it. Of what it's going to look like. Now, I wonder if I can smooth this out a little bit or something. No, I can't because I probably don't own it. Do I? I don't know. Let's find out. Construction. Raise lower, level, soften. Is that doing anything? Probably not. That's not doing anything either. I think we're just going to have to put up with it, and when we buy this here, we'll be able to level all this out. I really don't like it, but I was excited. Now I'm not too excited. That's okay. We can live with it. And just park down here. Load straight onto something. And we don't have anything to load onto anyway, so we don't have a trailer. But that's something that we're going to have to look at. What about looking at trailers and that? Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. There's nothing here to buy. So good thing we haven't checked it in between. And let's have a little look at the water. That's going to be the next thing we're going to need. So we can start production. Well, we're just short of buying this. But I would like this. Especially if we start getting some more mushroom farms, mushroom greenhouses. Okay. We're officially mushroom farmers. I think we might leave it there for the day. I much appreciate you joining me. This is going to be a super long episode, so if you made it through to the very end, thank you for following along with the journey. This is our journey. Thank you for letting me be your host today. Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. The pig is out.